EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Carolina Panthers. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it. You look at this Carolina defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And the big fella stumped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey, Lion! Son, let's go! 13, Lou!
Now Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The count. Tag there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Nice. Ready.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a 1st down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
17 more yards. That's another Panthers.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Looking to throw. Beal. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
30 left.
And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened, but then you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Jaguars, 1st down.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
The Jaguars, 1st down.
Think right open. Go. Hey, I'm gun.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Thomas the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And they nearly strung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On first down, right back to ETN. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby. Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is second and 8.
Hey, Lion. Hey, center.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. This is caught. It's brought. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
Man, that is one fearless wide receiver right there because he knows he's going to take a shot, and he did. That's one of those situations where you know you're going to feel one way or the other, so you might as well hang on to it, and he does for good yardage.
They'll run with ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
When you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Hey, go!
One more time with ETN. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a third and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Jaguars nothing.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Dragon 60. Let's go now.
Back to throw. Beal looking deep here for Dobbs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, 77 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. And Lawrence going to move him around a bit. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And he'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, here we go.
Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end. But to throw again is Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
3 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Easy.
3 on the play.
Go, let's go.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Bigsby. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Beal. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Carolina! Romeo Doubs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. ETN up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On play action, Lawrence. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
They'll run with Etienne. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Here we go.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now Lawrence. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Red on red. Son. Here we go.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Second and 12. They go play action with Lawrence. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. In motion goes the tight end. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
79 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Beal. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Beal. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Okay, ready?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Come on, go.
Back to throw. Beal. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, drop 50, drop.
Looking to throw. Beal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the Panthers field goal.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Jaguars 10.
Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance. He's got a man, complete. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Panthers getting the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They go play action now. Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. From the 21, here's 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, kill. Go. Hey, I'm going. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hey, lock.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Hey, scoop.
Off the play fake. Beal. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Beal. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Beal. And This is incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
2nd and 10.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Beal. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun. Beal. The killer here, it's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. They'll go with the keeper. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
23 yards on the play.
I got it.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go, let's go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
His throw incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. 11, 13, Lou. Take right over. 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. They'll drop this one off with ETN.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
They'll look to throw again.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision to go to it, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
On the red.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Hey, go, go!
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Noah Fant from a yard out.
And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go!
Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Beal. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Pioneer.
From the gun on 3rd down. Beal. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for Carolina. 55 yards.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's giving his man in stride, complete. Well, the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to throw again. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jatavion Sanders. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are on their way to a 2-0 start. The point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
This is caught. It's Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Go, let's go.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Take right open it. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And down inside the 15 he goes. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A give, it's ETN off the option. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, they can also make plays himself.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
11. Hey, I'm gun. 13, move. Here we go.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Riggs. Count 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun. Field. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives it.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's complete to Brown, right side. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence. His throw's going to be incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. We're at 23. Tomato. Go.
Now Lawrence to throw. On the slant, it's fair. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing again here is Lawrence. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Nick Scorton. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Go, let's go. These are 24. Turn, this is hot. 11, Haggett.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking long for Thomas. But it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Dobbs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Beal. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
Dobbs over the middle. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Beal. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that.